Did you know that 20% of people are chronic procrastinators? And it's not just a small habit, it's affecting careers, relationships, and mental health. In fact, procrastination costs US businesses over $1 trillion each year. That's a huge loss just from people delaying important tasks. But here's the truth, procrastination doesn't have to control your life. With the right tools and strategies, you can break free and start getting things done. In this video, we'll reveal practical, science-backed methods to help you overcome procrastination for good. We'll cover everything from small tricks to big mindset shifts that will boost your productivity. By the end, you'll have a toolkit that you can use every day to fight procrastination and stay focused on what matters most. So if you're tired of putting things off, stick around. The solutions you need are just a few chapters away. Chapter 1, The Procrastination Trap. Why you keep hitting snooze. We've all been there. You wake up, already thinking about the tasks ahead, but then your mind convinces you to hit the snooze button. The problem? Procrastination is like quicksand, it only gets worse the longer you stay in it. A study from the University of Vermont found that 20% of people are chronic procrastinators. But why do we procrastinate? It often starts with fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even fear of success. These fears trick our brains into avoiding work. Another key factor is perfectionism. We get paralyzed by the idea that our work has to be flawless. But perfectionism isn't just a productivity killer, it's also linked to increased stress levels. The more you delay, the more stress builds up. The key here is to recognize these fears and replace them with action. The next time you feel the urge to procrastinate, remind yourself that starting small can help you gain momentum. Even if the first step is imperfect, it's still a step forward. And trust me, progress is more important than perfection. Chapter 2, The 5-Minute Rule, your new best friend in getting started. Let's face it, starting is often the hardest part. But here's a strategy that can work wonders, the 5-minute rule. It's simple, commit to working for just 5 minutes. Research from the University of California found that people who start tasks with low expectations, like just 5 minutes, are more likely to finish them. Why? Because once you begin, the inertia of the task disappears. That initial push often leads to longer work sessions. And it doesn't just work with big projects. You can use it for everyday tasks, like cleaning your desk or answering emails. Over time, this rule builds momentum and creates positive habits. I recommend setting a timer for 5 minutes and diving in. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can shift your mindset. Even if you're working on something large, break it down into tiny tasks. The 5-minute rule makes it easier to start, and once you're rolling, you'll often keep going. A study by the American Psychological Association suggests that starting is a key factor in overcoming procrastination. The trick is to embrace the idea that 5 minutes of effort is all you need to unlock productivity. Chapter 3, Unleash your focus, tools to block out distractions. Distractions are everywhere. According to a study from the University of California, workers are interrupted every 11 minutes on average, and it takes about 25 minutes to regain full focus. So, how do you fight back? First, eliminate digital distractions. Use apps like Focus at Will or Freedom to block social media while you work. Another great tool is the Pomodoro technique, which uses 25-minute work intervals followed by a 5-minute break. This technique helps you maintain intense focus without burning out. If you're easily distracted by your phone, try putting it in another room or using apps like Do Not Disturb mode to block notifications. You can also organize your workspace to minimize distractions. Studies have shown that a cluttered desk can negatively impact focus and productivity. Keep only what you need within reach, and remove anything that doesn't serve your immediate task. But let's not forget the power of the environment itself. A study by the Journal of Environmental Psychology revealed that people who work in quiet, well-lit spaces are more productive. Try to create a designated workspace where you can zone in and leave distractions at the door. Setting boundaries with others is just as crucial. Let people know when you're in deep work mode, and stick to it. If you're enjoying these tips so far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more practical strategies on overcoming procrastination and boosting productivity. Let's get even more productive together. Chapter 4, Momentum Mastery, building a workflow that fuels your success. One of the secrets to beating procrastination is maintaining momentum. Once you get rolling, it's easier to keep going. The trick is to build a routine that helps you stay productive. Start your day by planning. A study from the Dominican University of California showed that people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. This small step can set the tone for a productive day. Another strategy is to work during your peak productivity hours. Some people are early birds, while others are night owls. Identify when you're most alert and tackle the toughest tasks during that time. The next step is creating a clear, achievable workflow. Break down large projects into smaller, manageable chunks. This makes the tasks feel less overwhelming and allows you to build momentum. A study by the Harvard Business Review revealed that breaking big tasks into smaller steps helps reduce procrastination. You can also set specific goals for each chunk of work. Instead of saying, "Work on the project," say, "Write the introduction for the report." Clear, specific goals make it easier to track progress and stay focused. And don't forget to take breaks. The Pomodoro technique, with its cycle of work and rest, has been proven to help maintain momentum. Regular breaks refresh your mind and keep your energy high throughout the day. Chapter 5, Accountability Hacks: How to Keep Yourself on Track. Accountability is a powerful motivator. Research shows that you're more likely to achieve a goal when someone else is holding you accountable. The American Society of Training and Development found that you have a 65% chance of completing a goal if you make a commitment to someone. And if you regularly check in with that person, your chances of success increase to 95%. One way to stay accountable is to share your goals with a friend, colleague, or mentor. Not only does it create external pressure, but it also helps you stay focused. You can also use technology to track your progress. Apps like Habitica or Todoist let you set tasks and track them daily, offering a digital pat on the back when you check something off. Setting deadlines is another accountability hack. Deadlines create urgency and prevent tasks from dragging on forever. If you're working alone, set a timer to work for a specific period, like 45 minutes, and then take a break. This creates a sense of urgency, much like a real deadline would. Another helpful tip is to join a mastermind group. These small, focused groups are great for setting goals, sharing progress, and holding each other accountable. When you're part of a group with similar ambitions, you're more likely to stay motivated. The key is to find someone or something that keeps you accountable, whether it's a person, an app, or even a group of like-minded people. Chapter 6, Celebrate Small Wins: The Secret to Long-Term Motivation. Staying motivated is tough, especially when you're faced with long-term goals. The solution? Celebrate your small wins. According to a study by the University of Warwick, people who celebrate small accomplishments are happier and more productive. When you take the time to appreciate even minor successes, it reinforces positive behavior and helps you stay on track. You can start by creating small milestones within larger projects. For example, if you're writing a book, celebrate finishing each chapter. If you're working on a career goal, reward yourself when you complete an important task. These celebrations don't need to be extravagant. A cup of coffee, a 10-minute break, or simply acknowledging your progress is enough. The key is to create a sense of accomplishment that propels you forward. Research in the field of behavioral science supports this idea. Psychologist B.J. Fogg argues that small rewards create positive feedback loops that motivate you to keep going. When you celebrate small wins, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good hormone. This makes you feel good about your progress, boosting your motivation. Plus, celebrating your wins encourages you to keep going, even when the road ahead seems long. Remember, every big goal is a collection of small steps, and each one is worth celebrating. So, don't wait until the end to reward yourself, celebrate the small victories along the way. This can make the difference between burnout and consistent success. Thanks for watching. If you found these strategies helpful, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on more tips to boost your productivity and career advancement. Stay focused, stay productive, and keep moving forward.